No.
Time for divine shot, KJ events. This real talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Knicks shit, dripping in Knicks shit. Up in the world, most famous arena with the click. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, the real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, dominant. Paying homage to the cats in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that you don't care for hyperbole, we straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, with the side. But I just rob you on the job, my energy. See me tripping in tempo as they cook my game plan. Let my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks ain't always pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we afraid the fan base like the links, Anthony Mace. We drink the logo when there's airspace that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. There's any dashes on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like stars divine the Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Salute to everybody out there. What is good, man? Knicks Real Talk pregame flame the day before the game. We're going to be in the building tonight. Knicks got a matinee tomorrow early, so we decided to do the pregame tonight. We're going to get in here and talk some Knicks and Charlotte Hornets and all that good stuff, man, and recap what happened the other night with Wembanyama and all that good stuff, man. But we ain't here, though, man. But let me bring my partner in crime in the building. You know, my brother, you know how we get down, man. Sharp Howard, what's good, bro?
Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll talk. We in the building tonight. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody out there, man. I hope y'all had a great day so far, man. Your weekend going pretty well. But you're ready to get in here with us, man, and talk a little Knicks basketball for the night. Got a game tomorrow, matinee game against the Charlotte Hornets at the world most famous arena. So we're going to get into all that, man, and break all that good stuff down. Then we also going to talk about, you know, the game, the past game, and any other thing that's going on in Knick land, you know, as the show go on. But I'm glad to be here, man. I know I am, man. You know, I'm always feeling good to get up in here. Salute to everybody in the chat. Like I said, thank y'all for coming in, man. We appreciate y'all. But like I said, Knicks got a game tomorrow, Shy Power, matinee game, Charlotte Hornets. Buzz City going to be in the building, so we're going to see if we're going to not take this team for granted. This is a trap game to me, Shy Powers, and we'll talk about that later on in the show. But we just got to go in there, and hopefully we can keep going off what we did the other night in San Antonio and eke out a victory, man. That was a pretty outstanding game we played the other night. It was projected to me because I knew that team wasn't nothing like ours because they're young and whatever. But overall, the Knicks played some good basketball. But tomorrow's a different story. So we got to go get it.
Yeah, that game was an exciting game. Good to see Wembanyama get shut down by a real center in the league. You see the funny thing, man. You know, people don't pay attention how much Mitchell Robinson and Isaiah Hartenstein really means to this team. Those two guys locked down their center positions the last game, and coming into the game, Wembanyama was scoring 28 points, 30-something points, 28 points. He didn't score much against the Knicks, and then the next game, I think last night he scored like 30 points against Milwaukee. I think it wasn't Milwaukee. It was a big team that they played with a big center. Not Milwaukee.
Phoenix, KD and them.
Nah, it wasn't that. It was the one with the game right after that was with Gobert and them.
You talking about the Knicks?
No. I'm talking about San Antonio.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they played Gobert and them, and he scored like 32 points on that team. You know what I mean? So that's just to say how, you know what I mean, the Knicks, every time you seen him get the ball, every Knick touched him. They were just touching him, pushing him, touching him, pushing him, touching him. That's making it annoying him. And it was good to see. Knicks played good basketball. That last game, everything was good except for the free throw shooting. But we really that's the first blowout that we had this year. You know, first team that we really kind of blew out. So that was good to see. And we kind of kept the lead. Once we got the lead, we kept the lead. So I'm happy to see that and to talk about what's going on with these Hornets tonight.
I tell you what, man, just to piggyback off of what you said about the last game, I'm gonna tell you something. I was like, if I'm not Devon Shadamas, I wish I was about to make a graphic where I'm throwing flowers at myself. I was like, all the Knicks had to do, hit that 3 ball, took care of that. I said, guard Wembanyama, down low, make him take that ball with his down
Every
low.
time he dribbles, somebody else was on him. That's right, Devon. You said it.
Yep, I was like, that was the game plan, and then I was like, our big three, them and Emmanuel Quickly and Robinson and Hartenstein and all that second unit balling right now. I know that's a team we're supposed to beat, but we beat them the way we're supposed to beat them. That was really the most important thing to me. We beat the Spurs the way we're supposed to have beat them. And I think we kind of talked about it in the show. Was like, you know what, that's not going to be an issue right there. That should be a 20-point blowout, and pretty much it was close to it, or whatever the case may be. So I was like, I was happy about the results of that game. But now, like I said, we move on. But there was a lot of flowers to go around. R.J. Barrett special. Julius Randle. Brunson, like I said, knocked down 3. He had 5 of them. So overall, the bigs played well. The bench played well. Emmanuel Quickly, spark plug played well. And all them guys really went out there and played well the other night, man. So it was just so good to see that these cats is really out there balling the way they was balling. And we just got to continue doing it, man. But this team, I think, is a little different character. Different character, different group of guys. I think it could be a trap game for the Knicks if they don't go out there and play like they just locked in to try to win something, because the Hornets is a sneaky little team here. You know what I mean? And they definitely not the San Antonio Spurs. I tell you that right now. LaMelo Ball and them guys, and them they pretty much playing all right basketball, but they beat some good teams. But can't take them boys lightly, man. You got to go in there MSD and pretend like you playing anybody else who's the creme de la creme, because I got a feeling you're going there on a matinee shop house. And that's why I bring this up. This is a matinee. So you don't want to let your guard down on a matinee. You know how matinees, Knicks always had them problems with the matinees, man. So I hope that they go in there tonight and tomorrow in the afternoon and get it popping and just go in there and beat the Hornets, get them out the way, and get ready the next night for the Boston Celtics. So we got a back-to-back, all that good stuff. So it's going to be important that we go out there and get that tomorrow, because we're going to Boston on Monday. So I hope they come out there and fire up and ready to play, man, because they're playing good basketball all around. Real talk, man. That team is playing some good basketball, man, in the last couple of games, and it's special to see, especially when Julius Randle going. So I want to see how they pan out tomorrow. So we get into the starting lineups and all that pretty soon, get all that out the way. But overall, I had to say pretty good week. Our big three came to play this week. You know what I mean? They came to play and they did. So I wish we really would have got that Milwaukee game. We gave that one away. You know what I mean? So, I felt good this week about the Knicks, because I seen what they did and I seen what they could have done. Like I said, you let that Bucks game just get away. A minute left. 2-2 with a minute left. You got to try to fight to close that out. You know what I mean? And so next thing you live and you learn. But overall, it was a good week, man. But I just want to close it out on a Sunday and try to get these boys tomorrow, and I think that'd be okay.
Yeah, the Knicks just, right now they're starting to click a little bit. They're starting to get that togetherness. You hear a lot of them when they talk in the pregame interviews. They're all almost saying something similar in everyone's conversation. It's about team, the team. Everybody. RJ was talking about the team. Brunson was talking about the team. Randall was talking about the team. You know what I mean? It's not them, it's the team. And that's exactly where you want to go forward with this season, playing team basketball. You know what I mean? They did some things. The team that they played the last game was a young team, and they did exactly what they needed to do to them. That team, if they're not the youngest, they're close to the youngest team in the league, 19 points, and they missed 2 players. With that being said, the Knicks came out to play, and that's exactly the way we need them to look this game coming up against Ball. You know what I mean? And Ball just signed a new sticker contract. He ain't wearing them triple Bs no more. He wearing Pumas now. So he ready to come out here and showcase some stuff.
Yeah, he is. It's going to be a good game. That's why I said you can't take these guys lightly tomorrow, because they got some good players down there, and they got what they did. Steve Clifford kind of did lately. He had put Terry Rozier and Gordon Hayward on the bench, because they're going to rebuild, so that they got we get into the starting lineups and everything. But Brandon Miller and them guys down there, Peter Washington signed another deal. They look like they trying to go another way. So but them guys are still on the team and they contributing. So I think this team is much better than San Antonio Wembanyama or not, I think this team is better than them. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, no question.
Yeah, so that's why the Knicks got to get ready tomorrow. So I think they will. I think they'll come out there and be focused, man. You know, and like I said, it's all about healthy, man. And I think Julius Randle been nicked up a little bit. Jalen Brunson hand nicked up a little bit. RJ had a knee nicked up, and it's early. So it's kind of good to see that we weathered the storm with RJ missing games, Julius Randle not 100%. And you know, Jalen Brunson just hurt his hand when he hit the floor. He's been playing with a sore hand, so. To see these brothers out there grinding it out, man, and we still right there, 7th in the East. I know it's early. I'm just saying, 7th in the East. We one game away from being in the 3rd spot. Hypothetically, if we were that late in the season. So I'm pretty good about this team, man. I think this year, last year, we wasn't 4-4. We was going south a little bit. So I think this year is a little different, man. So these cats, I would love to see them win that game tomorrow. Just to say, okay, you know what, we over 500. We beat the teams we supposed to beat because you got Boston Monday night. And that's going to be a big game. We owe them one because they beat us at home at the Garden at the beginning of the year. So I think the Knicks look like they locked in. Let's see, man. Let's see if these cats go out there and beat these boys, man, and keep it moving.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the same mantra that I always say. You know, what I mean, control the pace, grab some rebounds, hit your free throws, hit over 36% from your 3-point shot. And that's a winner chicken dinner. You know what I mean? And they have been playing better basketball together, playing very good defense. I think number 1 in the league right now. You know what I mean? It's still early, but still like top 3. I think they're number 1. I didn't do no homework these last couple of days, but I think they're still up there in the top 3 in defense. I think they're almost number 1 in offensive rebounds. Salute to Mitchell Robinson. You know what I mean? So, you know, what else can you say? If they continue to win in ways, every night you'll see a different player perform better than they did the last game. And, you know, to pick up the rest of the team. They're playing team basketball. You know what I mean? And the best thing that I seen last game was all 3 of our big big 3 scored baskets and played good basketball. And the Knicks are going to be a hard team if Randle, RJ, and Brunson are scoring the way they scored the last game. On side of that second unit with Emmanuel Quickly, I Hard, J Hard, DiVincenzo. That's going to be a hard team. Like we were talking about the other night, the last stream about these guys 12, 13 points in that second. Everybody's scoring about that in that second unit. How you know, where's the let up in that offense? You know what I mean? And if they can continue to make their offense better, you know what I mean, the defense is there this year already. You know what I mean? You see these guys in the passing lane going over screens, going through screens. You know what I mean? Certain games they didn't, you know, they fell short on a couple of games that we played, but overall, they're doing the things that winning teams do. You know what I mean? Playing, hitting good. You know, their field goal percentage is picking up. I mean, their 3-point shot is picking up. You know what I mean? They're about 70 something percent. I think they're 71. I couldn't remember the numbers. This was like 3 or 4 days ago. I think it was like 71% from the free throw line, which is low for the team, but you know what I mean, at least they're not 68%. You know what I mean? You know, so you know what I mean. So these are the things that we're hoping for the whole year as they can continue to move forward, to continue to grow, and to continue to get it better at the areas that they're lacking in. One thing that the Knicks always do, they always get to the line and they are aggressive with grabbing rebounds. Last game, almost everybody had 8 rebounds, except for, aside from Mitchell Robinson. It seemed like everybody had 4, 5, 6 rebounds, 5 rebounds, 7 rebounds, 6. They rebound the basketball, and that's one great thing about this team. They're consistent on playing team basketball, and it's the guys that we talk about that are short. And I mean, IQ had 5 or 6 rebounds. Josh Hart had like 4, 5, 6 rebounds. Jay Hart 4, 5, 6 rebounds. You know, these guys are grabbing rebounds, and it makes the team a little stronger. You know, when you can stop a team to have them shooting one shot and control the rebounds, that makes the team much better.
Yeah, I tell you what's impressive to me, and I'll put up the stats in a minute. But I tell you what, that defense has not gave up a starting player in the last 2 games over 20 points. No Clipper had over 20 points, and no Spur had over 20 points. So that's really impressive right there because our defense is, I mean, they playing some good ball. You know, I mean, they really are, man. They like that second unit is crazy. So
Crazy.
Mitchell Robinson, the way he dominating in the paint, forcing teams not the one to coming in. So now the Knicks game planning on your jump shooting because when they know Mitchell Robinson and Hartenstein playing the way they playing in the middle, that's going to kind of have teams thinking, well, do we need to go down there? Because the field goal percentage ain't going to be too good down there with them guys down there. So they start relying on the jump shots. And that's why I think the Quentin Grimes of the world and the RJ's and them, now they get locked in even more on the perimeter because they know that they got all that protection back there. And teams know the Knicks got protection back there. So, you know, the way our center's been playing, I think it's making a lot of teams really, really doubt about going down there in the inside against the Knicks. So, like I said, it kind of results to the 3-point shooting and 2-point shooting from a distance, which is a lower field goal percentage chance. So I like the way the Knicks is playing right there. They're playing smart basketball. And Mitchell Robinson he's dominating that interior, man. I mean, this cat not only blocks shots, but I mean everything he's doing, rebounding, altering shots, steals, you name it, man. This cat is right there in the defense player of the year category to me. By the way this boy playing basketball, man, and if he continue that pace, him and Hartenstein, and we get it popping from 3-point land, it's game over. Because there's something you talked about earlier. See, this is what I like about what's going on right now, Shop Howard. Though the Knicks, they still not shooting the chatty strike good, but they're making up from it with the 3-point shot.
Facts.
See, last year they was sort of making it up, but now even though they chatty strike percentage is low, but their 3-point percentage is better. So that's kind of saving some of them damn points that we're not getting from the chatty strike. So I can only imagine if we get better at the chatty strike and shoot up in this high 70s, like you said, and then with the 3-ball clicking the way it's clicking, the Knicks got something special down there, man. And like I said, you know, these guys are coming into their own now. Like I said, 10, 15 games, you really see what these boys doing. But I'm happy to see Julius Randle contribution. Coming off that angle, I'm happy to see where RJ playing all-star basketball right now for the Knicks. I mean, real talk. I mean, he consistent with it. That's what's crazy. You know that's been his one how would I say negative that he had to clean up in this game. And now the cat consistent with it. So that's pretty good, man. So let's hope that we can continue this consistency tomorrow and win this game. But I'm really happy about the way these cats are playing. Because that last game, they really wasn't. They was doing their thing, man. They shot good from the floor. Like I said, Julius Randle, RJ 24, Randle 23, Brunson 25, quickly 19, Hartenstein 13, Grimes 8. Grimes got to get it popping. Even Mitch had 8. But we talked about something. I'll pass it to you real quick, Shop Howard. That starting lineup was almost 90 points. Then it's 80 some points. So that's pretty dope. That's hard to deal with when you got cats. When you're starting lineup, because that's 90. You add Quickly's 19 alone that game, that was 109. Hartenstein had 13, so that's one like 20-something. We just talked about that before the game. Like, when these cat offenses rolling, they could put up a damn 140 on somebody if they pop. And so it's good to see these cats just playing. I know it was against the Spurs because it's expected, but they did throw up 116 on the Clippers. You know, so, I mean, that's pretty legit right there. So I think we're good to go about defense stay intact.
Yeah, I mean, you know exactly what you said, Divine. You know, when we get our 3 guys going, 20-some points, 20-some points, 20-some points. Mitchell Robinson steps in with 8, 10, 12 points. Grimes step in 6, 8, 10 points. I mean, that's almost 100 points from your starting unit. And I mean, and the guys that are coming off the bench are scoring. They're starting to play together. If you watch them, and I'm going to say this again, I said it the last stream. Julius Randle plays almost the full first quarter like he did last year. RJ Barrett comes out 7-8 minutes into the first quarter. RJ Barrett is in the lineup as the power forward on the second unit. Josh Hart comes in and plays with Julius Randle at small forward. It's Josh Hart that comes in for RJ Barrett, and then there's IQ that comes in for Brunson, or vice versa. You know what I mean? And that second unit is looking superb with RJ willing and dealing down there, playing big man ball down there with with iHard, with Josh Hart, with Emmanuel Quickly, with DiVincenzo. He's playing excellent. That second unit is exciting, and any night that second unit could be a way to either catch up to the lead or advance the lead. You know what I mean? These guys are really coming in and they're playing good basketball, man. And they continue to play the way they're playing right now. You know what I mean? It's no holds bars. Our starting unit is signing as well. You know what I mean? Like we talked about, Randall's starting to get his legs under him. Brunson is still a warrior. Quentin Grimes is doing his thing. One thing that I want to say, I wish he could take a couple more shots, but in that lineup, he does exactly what the Knicks need to do. He is not a guy that really looks to create off the basketball. We have three guys that create off that basketball in our starter unit. That's Julius Randle, that's RJ Barrett, and that's Brunson. And I mean, he fits the role perfect in that lineup. When he's open, he shoots the basketball. If he makes the shot, he could probably hit 3 or 4 3-pointers a night. You know what I mean? So I'm just happy to see what the Knicks can do and how they can really, pull it together. We're going to see some good games for Quentin Grimes this year. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? We're going to see some of the guys in that second unit have some big games and end up closing out games as well.
Yeah, real talk. I do think this team is good. They're gonna hit their stride. They hit a stride. I think the Knicks leads. It's gonna be. I'm telling you, they get past tomorrow. That game in Boston gonna be something to see. And I think the Knicks gonna come down there. I think they're gonna come down there and really go and show and prove. They're playing good ball, ladies and gentlemen. And we just got to give them their flowers right now, man. You know what? And they just feel like they're starting to come into their own. And all that good stuff. But like this Villanova thing might work out. So who knows? We got to keep us even going. Salute to everybody in the chat, though, man. Let me get the people in the chat. Audio 100, what's good, my man? Salute. Thank you for coming in. And what can I say to brother Jay Boogie? Thank you for the super chat. Jay Boogie, I appreciate you, my brother. Real talk, man. It's good to see you, man. I thank you for supporting like you always do. Jay Boogie in the building. Julian, what's good, my man? Peace to the God, Allah Wise, Kerry Cox. Salute to you as well. Salute to everybody, man, on this beautiful, Saturday night in here and with us. Knicks will talk pregame, Flame, Divine, Shot Powers. But I'm really looking forward to the Knicks going out there, really picking this thing up a little bit, man. And I think the best is yet to come. Yes, indeed, real talk. I think the best is yet to come, and they're just playing good ball. So you just got to give them their flowers. Like I said, they did what they did. They supposed to did the other night and beat San Antonio the way they did. We would expect them to beat them that way they did. Like I said, we gave one away in Milwaukee. We should have won that one. So overall, this team playing good basketball. And I think now Julius Randle getting back into his form a little bit. Shot Howard, playing on an injury for a little while and all that stuff. And it's happy to see that they out there just doing their thing. You know what I mean? It's a long season, but like I said, I know it's early in the season, but before you know it, man, they're gonna be up there with the rest of the high echelon. Just a matter of time when all of them hit their rhythm and get their groove in. So far so good for the New York Knicks. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get into the itinerary for tomorrow. Show you what's going on the next day, because we do, like I said, it is a matinee game, and we're not gonna be in the building tomorrow. That's why we came on tonight. So we're glad to be in here with the family. But we do got a matinee tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are aware. Knicks and Charlotte at 12 o'clock. Make sure y'all get up early and all that good stuff, and get prepared for that matinee game. Sit back and chill. I hope you could be in the building and all that good stuff. But hey, listen, let's get into the itinerary right quick. We break all this stuff down, and then we get into that. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow afternoon, Knicks and Charlotte. We got Knicks and Charlotte at MSG at the world most famous. They're going to go in there and get it popping and get some guys, man. So we're going to be looking forward to that game tomorrow afternoon. As far as for the New York Knicks, we're going to get into the starting lineup, the same usual suspects. You know how I go. The boys right there, man. Drew Randall, Jay Brunson, RJ Barrett, Grimes, and Mitchell Robinson, the usual suspects, always out there holding it down for us. And on the other side, projection, Brandon Miller, young rookie, second-round pick, out there in Charlotte doing what he do. You know, it looked like they're going in a little different direction out there, man, for them. But he's up and coming good player. LaMelo Ball, you already know it is self-explanatory. You know what I mean? That's the man out there now. He's a superhero type thing going on with him. It's all good. LaMelo Ball down there in Buzz City, man. PJ Washington, obviously, still there, man. Just signed a deal this summer with them dudes. You know, he got paid. You know, he's now that power forward down there coming out of Kentucky. So him and Julius Randle going to get it going in my key matchups tonight. And another guy that's going to be interesting in that starting lineup is Mark Williams out of Duke. Let me tell y'all something. Young man got some game, ladies and gentlemen. He's a strong young man. So Mr. Robinson, the young man, gonna come to play tonight. I like Mark Williams' game. You know what I mean? Real talk, man. And then the cat, man, he reminds me in the sense of a Mitchell Robinson per se, but this cat gonna be pretty good. Now you got Scary Terry. You know, he was injured, but there was nothing on the injury report. He did start the last game. That's why I threw Terry Rozier in there because Steve Clifford did start him the last game. So I just went along with the same lineup that he had the other day because, like I said, we tonight, not tomorrow. You know, on the pregame flame. So, but that's their starting lineup. No injury report for the New York Knicks. We've been, knock on wood, been all good so far. We haven't really had nothing sustained, nothing major. Just little nicks and bruises here and there and all that good stuff. Salute my man Tone Crow. But you know, it's that's what it is with that. They injury report, they didn't have none as well. There was none on there. They didn't even have the data actually to even put everybody out there, like I said. So, you know, I won't do no injury report on them. Here comes my starting lineup, Shaw Powers. Interesting. Mark Williams and Mitchell Robinson. That's going to be a good key matchup tomorrow. The young man, listen, don't sleep on that young man tomorrow. He got some game, real talk. I think they're going to throw Quentin Grimes on LaMelo Ball, me personally. I think they're going to put him on LaMelo Ball and let Jalen Brunson probably deal with Rozier or somebody. But I think they're going to put Quentin Grimes on him. And then P.J. Washington and Julius Randle should be a good matchup. Obviously, Julius Randle got more experience, both of them coming out of Kentucky. But Julius Randle got a little bit more experience than P.J. Washington and Drew, man, you look like I think I said the other day, we text behind the scene when we were watching the game. I like, you ain't seen nothing yet. Julius Randle about to get it popping, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't seen nothing yet. So I think that's going to be a key matchup for me right there. But overall, that's our itinerary, man. And Child Powell, I'm just looking forward to that game tomorrow at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, the big matchup for me, you know, aside from Robinson and Williams and Randall and Washington, is the Grimes Ball matchup. And I mean, you got to see that stellar defense from Grimes. Grimes has played stellar defense against the twos and some threes this year. And you know, if he can hold Ball in check, what's their record? 3-5 or 3-4, something like that.
Yeah. Let me see who. Yeah, let me get it right.
Charlotte.
Charlotte is now. The Hornets they playing pretty good ball. They 3-5.
3-5, right? 3-5. So, you know, I mean, we got a chance to you know, this team always wants to play us real good. So if we can shut down Ball and limit him to 7 assists, 7 assists, you know, and keep him under 20 points, we have a great chance of winning this basketball tomorrow. I think you know, our guys, you know, from what I'm seeing in the last couple of games, I just think our guys are ready to play some basketball. Julius Randle is starting to get his hay game together. You know, he's starting to want to dunk the basketball, drive to the basket. He's not shooting as many three-pointers, but he's still shooting a three-point shot. You know, and he's starting to get in the rhythm. You know what I mean? It's going to take him a little bit of time, but he's starting to get in the rhythm. He didn't have no real basketball for the off season this year because of that foot. I mean, a lot of stuff, you know, watching videotapes, that's what he said. And now it's time to take those videotapes and put them in his mind and, you know, start playing some basketball. One thing I can say about Julius Randle, even though he still talks to the refs a little bit, but not maybe it's just me. Maybe he hasn't had a real big one yet, but he's not really jarring at the refs as much as he did last year. So, you know, he's starting to figure it out. I mean, okay, I'm not going to say nothing. When I get fouled super hard, I'm going to say something, but I'm going to get back on some defense. He's playing a little bit better defense than we usually see from Julius Randle. He still takes off some plays once in a blue moon. You know what I mean? You sit him there and be like, Jules, why you ain't, you know, you point at everybody else but yourself, or you could have did the defense. But overall, he's playing a little bit better defense. So, you know, the big matchup, though, for me tomorrow was Quentin Grimes against LaMelo Ball. I mean, if we can, you know, keep him under wraps. Scary Terry likes to come and play the Knicks hard, but I'm not worried about Scary Terry. If he scored 20, we got somebody that can score 20 as well. The biggest person that I want to see, that they kind of can put a little wrap on is LaMelo Ball. We put a wrap on him, and then I think we all have an easier game tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we have to break the monotony of these early games, losing these early games. These what they called again, Devon? Matinee games. We gotta break the monotony of last year. And we had some time off. We had 3 days off, so that's great that it's a matinee game with us having at least 1 day to practice. Before we go into this game, so I'm not worried about what happens tomorrow.
A lot of wise that's confirmed that Rozier is not playing tomorrow. That's
good.
Thank God we do projections, because that's pretty much what it was. So yeah, they probably go another route there. Hey God, I appreciate that, man. Real talk. Wise dropped the info for us, man, on that to let us know what's going on with that Terry Rozier. I appreciate that. Salute to everybody in the chat also, man. Everybody we watching, man. Everybody hanging in there with us, chilling. I know we ran, but it's all good. But we got the Charlotte Hornets at the World Most Famous Raw matinee game. So we want to get it out tonight, man. Just get it in there, man. The pregame flame, we here. Divine Shaw Power to chat. Salute to everybody out there, man. It's all good. Make sure y'all hit that button. Don't caution nothing. Y'all know. But for me, man, I'm looking forward to that Mitchell Robinson and Mark Williams matchup. That's the matchup I'm looking for. I want to see, because I see how that young boy get down, man. He reminds me of Mitchell Robinson. He's gonna be okay for Charlotte. They got a nice little young one out of Duke there, man. Tough-nosed young man. Bounce, strength. If you put it all together, you're gonna be pretty good. You know what I mean? So I'm really looking for that market. He Biyamba might be more talented than him from an offensive perspective, all that stuff, freaking nature, but that boy Mark Williams he got some strength with him. He got hops too. So he used to play for my arch rival college football team, Duke, college basketball team, Duke. So I ain't feeling them, but the cat can play though. So let's see how it goes. I think Hayward, Terry Cox, I haven't seen them in the starting lineup. I haven't watched Charlotte. I'm down here, and I really haven't watched them. So I'm just but I think no matter what, Knicks go out there tomorrow, handle their business. Get these cats to beat down and try to get them up out of there, because they got to get right back on the plane and fly up right up a couple of states away to Boston to go out there and try to get some revenge going against the Boston Celtics. So I think we got to take care of business tomorrow early. Hopefully we can try to get these cats up like big, and then we can rest some of these starters. I like to see Knicks get like 15-point lead going into about 6 minutes. Then Tibbs could be like, okay, you know what? This game look like it's gone, not 15, 20 points, excuse me. 15 ain't nothing in the NBA, and 20 points neither for that matter. So you can make that up in no time with the 3-point shooting now that's going on out there. But I do think I would love to see the Knicks try to go out there and put these boys away tomorrow, and let them start to get a little bit of at least 2, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. That means that plays a lot in going into another game tomorrow. So because the 4 minutes you can put a lot of how would I say wear and tear on your leg on a basketball court. So 4 minutes is a lot of minutes for a guy to sit down, because, like I said, you know what you can do in 4 minutes? You can run up and down the court like 400 times. I don't know hypothetically, but I'm saying. So I'm hoping they get the rest tomorrow and have them legs stronger for the next day, and let the muscles kind of relax overnight, because they going up at Boston. I'm expecting Knicks to go up in there and put some work in. I'm literally expecting Knicks to go up in there and put some work in the Monday. Win or lose, whatever. I think the Knicks going up in Boston, like y'all cats came in our home court and beat us on opening night. We coming to pay y'all back. That's the way I think the Knicks is approaching this right here. They going up in Boston Monday, but they can't overlook these dudes. You know what I mean? But I know they got their mind on that game Monday night, so I hope the Knicks take care of their business tomorrow, close these boys out, finish them off, and let them send them on back down here, because we got them next week again. You know what I mean, on the 18th.
Yeah, we getting all these teams in the East early this year. We got a couple more games. Milwaukee early, couple of games. We getting the 2, 3, 4. We play them 2, 3 times, and then we don't play them again until April. Sometime like end of the season type games. Mm-hmm. So that's real big. We get them out the way now.
Yo, salute my man to die for. Thank you for coming to the chat, my man. I hope so too as well. It's early, man. I hope we can get him in there and get him the business, man. Because like I said, we don't do too good on matinees all the time to die for. So, I think we kind of turned it around a little bit the past season. But prior to that, man, we couldn't hit a matinee win for nothing. So let's hope that the next day when they play in the afternoon, they can go out there and beat Charlotte and get them up out of here. But I think they focused, though. They had a couple of days of rest. They had a day of rest or whatever. So I know that feels good for them. They got, to get through the rest of that ankle, or they got the rest of the knee for 3 days. Even if he didn't even practice, that was good. You know what I mean? So they're kind of going to come out with a lot of energy because I think they had them days of rest makes a big difference. And I think they're going to come out there in the mall. And this might be the first matinee to die for everybody. That I think the Knicks, because they had 3 days off before the matinee.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think that's going to bode well for them. So I think they're going to go in there tomorrow and just get these cats, like I said, give them the business and then get on the plane and go to Boston. That's how y'all traveling. Try to get Boston up out of here, man. That'd be sweet, Shot Powers. And that's all you can ask for right now.
Yeah, I mean that's the big hope. I hope they come out. I hope they come out ready to play with the time that they had off. The last little practices that they had probably yesterday. Getting ready for the game and come out and execute. You know what I mean? We come out, we execute the basketball. Like you said, Divine, the third, fourth quarter, we start making a big jump in our lead with our second unit, 15, 17, 22 points or something like that. And then we can rest our starters, you know what I mean? And our starters really haven't been playing major minutes either. They're still under 32 minutes a game, all the starters. Yes. I mean, so how Tibbs took away a couple of minutes from our starters to give a little bit to our second unit, and it's working out just great. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? The plan: control the pace, grab those rebounds, hit our free throws, shoot over 36 from the 3-point land, and let's get this game over quick. You know what I mean? Let's get this game. You know what I mean? This team is under 500 right now. And they always play us pretty good, you know what I mean, and they're going to be hungry for a win, you know what I mean. But we got to go in there and punch them in the mouth. You know what I mean, go in there straight, punch them right in the mouth, you know what I mean. And after you punch him in the mouth, you punch him in the nose, you know what I mean. Bust his mouth, bust his nose, and then he can't see him, can't breathe, and let's take that win. You know what I mean, not verbal. I mean, not literally, figuratively.
Absolutely, yeah. Real talk. Yo, speak to the chat, man. Hey, Kerry, I understand the Jericho Sims on it. I wish I would love to him and Bride too, but unfortunately, that's not going to happen. I mean, this team is locked in. But Tom Thibodeau got the players playing in there that he wants there right now, and everybody else got to sit and wait whether somebody get injured or you in a blowout. And I wish them kids was playing, but it ain't gonna happen, man. I think that RJ Randall splitting that 4-time up. That just took all that away. I think you got to get quickly his minutes. There's no way you can play any one of them 9 guys in that starting lineup and that's them in the rotation. I apologize. They got to get their minutes. They playing too good. But it's gonna
be those players are playing 22 minutes, 24 minutes, 20 minutes, 28 minutes. I don't know how Tom Thibodeau will work it out. We talk about Tom Thibodeau and how he coaches the team and stuff like that. The way his rotations are coming out now, Julius Randle 31, like I think he's averaging around 31 minutes a game. RJ about 32 minutes a game. Brunson 32 minutes a game. Something around that. This was like 3 days ago. This was like after the last game. I don't know. I didn't do the math after this last game they had. So, but I think it's around those numbers. 31, 32 minutes a game. That's beautiful. And the second units are getting 20 something minutes here. 20 minutes. IQ is getting like 24 minutes. He's almost getting started minutes. 20. He comes in and he's so explosive. In 12, 14 minutes, he's scoring 8, 10 points and 3 rebounds and 2 assists. The guy, he's a good basketball player, man. Our second unit is a threat, and if by 20 games in or so, we probably be our second unit will probably be one of the better second units in the league, if not right. I mean, if they're not now, I'm pretty sure they're in the top 5. But 20 games, 30 games in, we should be one of our second unit should be a team to wreck with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Everybody in the chat, you know what? And that's just like some some people is just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Shop Howard. I don't want to say it's the wrong place, but like guys like Deuce Bride, it's just hard when you got guys like Quickly and Brunson eating minutes up. You know,
Yeah,
and then you
just
got
like Sims.
yeah, then you got DiVincenzo and Quentin Grimes. You just not, and like you said, Sims, because make no mistake, the reason why Tibbs can play Julius Randle in them these less minutes because they got a better bench.
Facts.
He, you know, sometimes people don't understand. Tom Thibodeau tried to win basketball games, so you win with your best players. You went, and unfortunately, over the last couple of years, until Brunson got there, we didn't have a lot of good players except with Julius Randle, RJ growing up, Quickly still young, Obi Toppin. You know, we had guys like that, and so Thibodeau was like, I can't win with all these young guys. So, but what he did was he bought in a Brunson. He put up the pressure on Julius Randle, and now they starting to see that shit come to fruition. Now you're starting to see that them young guys that was playing with Julius Randle and RJ 2 years ago, they grown up now.
Yep.
So now he can go play them guys less minutes because he got people. See, people like, why Randle play so many minutes? Because when nobody else could do what he could do.
Facts.
You know why? You know when Julius Randle was logging him in, Obi Toppin, he'd get his spurts, but Knicks had nobody to do with Randle. That's why Randle had to play all them damn minutes because him and RJ had to play 36 minutes because they had nobody else on that team that was ready to kind of not like the way the team is now. And that's why I think that like you said, 32 minutes or less, they don't. That's what they need to do. Go and do just what they do when they got a bench now. And I think that, you know, with the way you shift the RJ, so I get it, man. I see what Ted's trying to do. This team is pretty good. And I like what he's doing as a coach this year. I got to say, Ted got to. I always like what he do as a coach. I mean, everybody got their pros and cons in anything, but his pros outweigh his cons to me when it comes to coaching. Tom Thibodeau now the coach of basketball. He keeps them cats ready. He keep them prepared. They go hard. I mean, these cats is, man, that team is good. I'm not even being a fan on this one. I'm just dealing with the numbers and the way they play basketball. Not even a fan. The New York Knicks is a good basketball team. Whether you're a fan or not a fan, they're a good basketball team. And I think these cats, you ain't seen nothing yet. I really do believe that. I think once these cats get in the sync together in the next 5 games, watch they go on that run. They got a good team, man, and people got to start sleeping on that. You know, Mitchell Robinson ball and Hartenstein ball and everybody balling. It's crazy. So it's good to see. So I do think they better than last year's team. Why? DiVincenzo made the Knicks better because Obi Toppin can't do what DiVincenzo could do. RJ Barrett got in a year better. Quickly killing it right now. I mean, you know, so this team better than past year's team to me. So what that tell you? They won 47 last year, and I think this team is better because of cohesion, chemistry, experience, DiVincenzo being able to do the thing that Obi Toppin couldn't do because them the only 2 guys got swapped it out. That's why I keep bringing them names up. You know, Obi Toppin was here, DiVincenzo, and now look what DiVincenzo bringing to the table. Obi brought some offense to the table, but DiVincenzo damn near rebound better than Obi.
I was about to say.
You know what I'm saying? He steal the ball. He's in the defense zone. That's why that trade to me made Knicks even a better second unit because this cat got all the intangibles like a Swiss arm. Yeah, that too. And his 3-point shot, wait till we start really knocking it down. It's early. So I really like where they're going with this thing, man. I'm hoping that it just continue to go slowly, methodically, and just keep growing and just wait to the end of the season, man, see where we at. But I make no mistake about it. The Knicks going to be up in there. This team is just good, man. And that ain't no hyperbole. You know, I just think they're a good basketball team, man. And Tom Thibodeau got them playing out, clicking on all the right cylinders. 3 guys will knock down 20. So let's see how it goes. But the main thing is we go down there the next day in Charlotte tomorrow, handle our business and get them boys up out of it. Come to MSG tomorrow, get them boys up out of here, send them home, and get over 500 to 5-4. And I think we'd be good to go, man. So to the Knicks, and we see how it go from there. But other than that, man, I'm just ready for some Knicks to continue grinding, Shop Out, and ready for these cats to take it up another gear. You know, and Monday night in Boston is where it's going to go down at for me. That's a playoff game already. Boston Celtics, to me, Monday night is like a playoff game for the Knicks. And I think that's what it's going to be, man. I think these cats are going to go in there and fight, scrap, and try to beat Boston. You know what I mean? Because we owe them one. And we was in the building that night, so we know. You know, we were in the building that night, and it was Knicks was playing. They just gave away a couple of things, and so we got
free throws that night. It was free throws that night. 12 free throws.
Right. So that's what we got to do, man. We got to go and play, and I think we will. And we'll take it from there. But I got that. I know easy game tomorrow, Shop Out. I don't think it's gonna be too much. They're gonna play though, but I do think the Knicks will prevail tomorrow. Easy.
I mean, if hopefully the Knicks will pick up this trend. The teams that are under 500, they dominate. You know what I mean? The teams that they play that are over 500, you have to fare well against them in order for you to win the game. So these teams that are under 500, like the Hornets, and they're not much. They're not. It's not like they're 22 and 8 or nothing like that. They only out of 500 by 2 games. What they 3 and 5, so 8 games. So they only 2 games under 500. We need to put them 3 games under 500. This is a team that we need to beat. They're in the East, and we need to dominate against teams in the East. And this is a team that we need to really, every time we play them, we need to beat them. You know what I mean? Because we play them, if I'm not mistaken, about 4 times this year. And a lot of the teams in the East, we play about 3 to 4 times this year. So this is one of those teams that we have to put the beats on. And I mean, we have to literally get out there and play stellar defense, contest their 3-point shot, and Quentin Grimes has to really go out there and really put a lockdown on our ball. It's almost virtually impossible to put a lockdown on him. The guy's dribble skills and his handoffs and his moves are, spectacular. But limit him don't make him shoot his average. You know what I mean? That's my whole motto about the way Quentin Grimes plays defense on guys. They don't shoot their average. And I mean, it's not too many guys that go up against Quentin Grimes that score 35 points, 28 points, 22 points. He kind of limits them to their average. He makes them, their field goal percentage a little higher than what they usually shoot, and that's exactly what we need from him. So that's my big matchup tomorrow. I think right now I don't care who Mitchell Robinson match up with. Mitchell Robinson is dominating right now for me as a homer. You know what I mean? And I'm going to say this. There was some trades out there that Mitchell Robinson name had came up in, and I was like, if he got to go, he got to go. I don't want him to go, but if he got to be put in that trade for this type of player, okay. But Mitchell Robinson, you my man. I just want you to know that if you're watching, you are my guy, and I know you have been playing great basketball. You are moving your feet. You're using your shoulders and your arm length to stretch out. He stretches out the whole length of the field goal line. When he stretches his arm out, and he's he's helping out on defense as well. You know what I mean? He steps up when a guy looks like they want to penetrate, and it makes him pass the ball out so he can come back and put his body. He is one of the best. I watch him. He boxes out guys. No problem. He gets his position. He puts 1 foot front, 1 foot back, and he lets his shoulders out and his arms, and it's just you can't get around him. And when he jumps up for the ball, he's so big when his arms and when his arms go up and his shoulders go up that you can't get it. If you don't jump before him, you're not going to get the ball. And that's exactly how he's beating a lot of these guys out on offensive rebounding. So kudos to Mitchell Robinson. I think he's going to die. I think it's not too many centers that I've seen the leaders, that Mitchell Robinson shouldn't have, every game. I think Mitchell Robinson is going to have a double, at least 10 points in rebounding. I mean, I don't think there's going to be a game this year, knock on wood, that he's going to be under 10 points in rebounds. And I mean, he is a great offensive rebounder, and he is starting to get at it with the defensive rebound. One play last game, he snatched the rebound right out of Randall's hand. He was like, "Give me that. Let me get that defensive rebound." So I'm happy to see things like that from Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, real talk. Real quick, salute to Nick fan. Let's go,
yes,
man. Cash out,
Yes.
Fabian Carey, the die for salute. Peace to the God of our watch. Salute to everybody in the chat. Everybody where you're streaming them from. Next we'll talk Pregame frame, Divine and Shop Powers. We here on the night because it's a matinee tomorrow. So we in the building, man. Holler at you guys, talking some Knicks stuff. But overall, I'm pretty super excited about the way it's going down in New York City right now. We just got to keep it going, man. Just keep playing good basketball. Cross some T's, dotting I's, and just playing for 48 minutes, doing the things that we normally doing. But right now, I know it's against San Antonio, but man, if that's what it's going to be, that's going to be pretty impressive to deal with in New York, man. Those cats stay locked in the way they are. Like I said, they got a big test Monday, so but trying to get this one out the way first. But overall, I'm excited, man. You know what I mean? It's beginning of the season. We at 500, go back over 500. Got a chance to really go out here and start winning some games, man. The season's starting to start now. That's what I'm saying. The season really starting to get going. So I'm really excited about that. I know that, man. A lot wide. You got to make that currency, bro. I know what time it is. The bills got to get paid. I understand that. Real talk, man. Hopefully we enjoying it for you until you get it on the replay.
Don't feel bad, God. I gotta work too. I'm gonna be at work like this, try to finish everything that I gotta do so I can at least watch the second half on.
Yeah, real talk.
I mean second half on, yeah.
Yeah, Julian. I get where you going for with that too, man, because it's tough. It's tough. Quentin Grimes to be okay. Like I said, it's early. You know what I mean? Like just like we thought Julius Randle was in the mess. Now look, man, it's just a matter of it's just a game of rhythm, man. He just got to find a rhythm. He'll find it. The Knicks believe in him, man. And if the Knicks didn't think he was worthy of being in that start lineup, he wouldn't be there. You know what I mean? Thibodeau would not put that man there if he thought that this cat couldn't make a difference for him. And I think he'd be okay. You know, I like that game he had against Milwaukee, came out and knocked him down. He just gotta get consistent shot power, like RJ used to be. You know what I mean? They all young. When you young like that, that's one of the main things you got to find in your NBA game: consistency. And he just got to find it. He young. This is what, third year, just going into his third year. He just got to find it, and I think he'll find it. He got game, so I ain't too worried about Quentin Grimes, to be honest with you.
I don't think there's going to be any type of move of DiVincenzo coming into the starting unit. One, he plays flawless with that second unit. I do not want them to mix and match Quentin Grimes and take DiVincenzo and put Grimes into that second unit because it's going to make up the chemistry. It's going to mess up the chemistry. Right now, that second unit, one time DiVincenzo is the point guard. One time IQ is the point guard. Two ball handlers, both can shoot the lights out, shoot from the logo if they want to. Perfect setup. This is the perfect way the best thing about Quentin Grimes in the starting unit is he's not a guy that needs to create a shot. His shot is, he can drive the basketball if necessary, but his biggest asset to the Knicks is Julius Randle gets the ball about 17 times, shoots the basketball about 17 times a night. Brunson shoots the ball about 17 times a night. RJ Barrett shoots the ball about 17 times a night. You know what I mean? And not saying that we can't fit Quentin Grimes in there to shoot 8, 10, 12 times a night, but what we need Quentin Grimes to do is play that stellar defense, and when he is open, because he has been doing it in the last couple of games, hit those key three-point shots when you're open. You go to your top of that left-hand corner on the circle, and shoot your three-point shot. That's all. If that's all he does all season long, and I want him to get to 10, 12, 14, 15 points a night. You know what I mean? But he can still get to those numbers if he shoots efficient. If he shoots 5, 6 3-point shots a night and hits 4 or 5 of them, he'll get to those numbers: 10, 12, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 8. Those numbers. 15. He'll get to those numbers if he can continue to shoot those 3-point shots that he's doing, and he can pass the ball in the starting unit. So I'm liking the way he's playing basketball. I want him to shoot more shots, to get his average up. But with the three guys that you got in that starting unit that shoots a majority of those shots, like I said, RJ, Brunson, and Randle, they shoot at least, and I haven't looked at no numbers, but they at least shoot 17 shots a night. You know what I mean? At least, you know what I mean? And I'm being real petty by saying 17 because all three of these guys are shooting probably about 20 shots, almost close to 20 shots a night. But 17 from these three guys, it's not that much time that they're on the court together where they all shoot around 17 shots a night. So Quentin Grimes fits that role perfect. He doesn't need to be out there with I wouldn't put DiVincenzo in that starting unit. I would start IQ into that starting unit. but then add an IQ to the starting unit. Where's IQ going to get his shot from? Now he's going to take away shots from the other players, i.e. Randall, Brunson, and RJ. So Quentin Grimes in this role is perfect for me, and keep the DiVincenzo in that second role where him and IQ can facilitate and be the point guard this time and the point guard the next time they come down.
Mm-hmm. You know what's the key thing? You're 100% right on with that, Julian, real talk, JB. You know what Grimes did? The Grimes does. You know what the people, the word that people don't use enough when it comes to Quentin Grimes. He knows his role. He got a role with the Knicks. Your role is to run to that corner and stand in that corner and wait for them cats, the double team one of them players, and I'm getting you that ball right over there.
Right, right.
That's his role. And you know what? And here's another thing. I'm going to go out on a line and say Quentin Grimes might make the all-defensive team. If the Knicks winning, he taking on the best player every team every night and locking them cats down damn near. His recognition, that's how valuable he is to that starting lineup. I know Shindo will do it, but Quentin Grimes is the ideal guy for the New York Knicks at the 2 spot. He just got to get in the rhythm. He'd be good. Quentin Grimes will be fine, ladies and gentlemen. Because if Tibbs did not think that man could do what he do, he wouldn't be playing him. Tibbs would not start that man. He thought that dude, he expected Quentin Grimes to do the things he expected to do. And I think Tibbs like, well, right, he'll get it. He get it. But I think that dude is going to be, he good. I like that Knicks team with him in there, man, because him and Mr. Robinson just make us so much better defensively.
Right.
Hands down, them cats. And he, like I said, he take on the best player. So one thing I do like about it, even if he not having a good shooting night, shot power, that's okay, because the other guy he playing ain't having a good shooting night.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. So it's like a wash per se. So at least we're not getting beat bad at the 2 guard spot, because even when Quentin Grimes is not really scoring tonight, that other cat ain't scoring on him neither. So it's kind of minute in a sense where his scoring, but once he do get it popping, it's game over. Nick's got a good squad with that boy there, man. He's one of the. I just like everything about the way he played basketball, especially on the other side of the ball, man. And he's still young. You know what I mean? 3rd year in the league. I mean, you got guys like RJ in his 5th year. You got Randall in his 8th year. You got Brunson in his 6th, 7th, whatever. I don't know what year, 6, something like that. But anyway, he just going into his 3rd year, shot power. So I think we got once he get in the groove, he's gonna be hard. Nick's gonna be hard to beat, because now you can't. You try to double team Jalen Brunson and Randall and RJ Barrett all you want to. If Quentin Grimes sniping to death, then it's really gonna change the Knicks, the way Knicks play basketball. So let's hope that's what happens. He get in a rhythm. But right now, I like the team the way it is. That second unit is legit. We don't need to move nobody. I think let it stay just the way it is. That second unit, with the way he swing RJ in there with them guys or Randall, that is legit, man. That second unit is scary, man. So they all play defense. They all can shoot 3-point shots. That's what's so crazy, man. Quickly can knock them down. Shindo can knock them down once they get going. Josh Hart can hit him pretty good. That ain't his game, but he can hit them down. Iheart, he occasionally would knock down one if they need it. And I think with RJ in there with them playing the way he playing right now, or Randall, you just got one of the better benches in the league. So I'm pretty excited about that second unit. I think if you would, I don't know, I haven't looked at it, but if you look at the stats, the top stats of the benches in the NBA, they got to be up there. The Knicks bench got to be up there somewhere. And I haven't even.
I said top 3 got to be.
Yeah, that bench got to be top 3, because they got cats could do it from every angle on that second unit, man. Quickly can get it from anywhere, inside, outside. Shindo can get it from inside, outside. Josh Hart can go inside, outside. Harkenstein can play inside, outside. It's like they can score from everywhere, and their defense is nice. You know what I mean? So they just not a bunch of jump shooting cats who rely on the 3-point shot. Nah, them cats be going down the lane, quickly get to the hole with the mid range, and I think that's real scary, because these cats got a really good one, man. So let's hope that these cats keep going, man. I'm really excited about the Knicks, man. I had him at 50. I ain't jumped off the wagon. I think the best is yet to come. Wait till Julius Randle get in the rhythm. He just had 2 back-to-back games. Julius Randle start, that thing start healing. They're gonna be pretty good. And RJ Barrett is spectacular right now. I don't think that's no. What's the word we be saying, Shot Powers, when you think he gonna fall off? It's not gonna happen. Whatever. I don't think it's faith. I think what RJ doing is what he's gonna do the whole season. I don't think it's just a glitch right there. I think he literally gonna play like this the whole year. I think he playing worth his contract. He playing worth that $23 million or whatever, 24, whatever he getting. No, there you go. No fluke. Thank you, my man Fabian. That's
No
what.
fluke.
There you go. Appreciate you, my brother. Yeah, RJ ain't no fluke. This shit is real. I mean, and so, I mean, like I said, the RJ and Grimes pop. I had the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Final. If them two pop, I said RJ Barrett and Quentin Grimes literally pop, the Knicks will be in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's too much firepower if them two pop. And right now, RJ popping. So if Quentin Grimes pop, then you got 4 dudes legitimately in your starting lineup can score basketball. So I mean, that's a recipe for success, though. You know what I mean? The more talent you got, the better you play with. Once and the Knicks got it right there, man. They got it. They got 2 All-Stars already. RJ Barrett, damn it, their 3rd All-Star. The way he playing right now, Knicks got 3 All-Stars on that team, hypothetically. You know what I mean? So I just think that's good. I just think it's good, man. Sharp Howard and the way Mitchell Robinson playing. Let's hope they can keep this shit up, man, because I want to see him get it popping. I really do, man. And this is going to be some fun basketball when playoff time come. But right now we 4-4. We 1 game out of the 3rd spot, the 4th spot against the Hawks. They 5-3. So, you know, like I said, it's early, but we still right there. We just starting to play good. So let's see, man. I'm looking forward to it, Sharp Howard. But we got the game tomorrow, man. Me and Sharp Howard, you know, we ain't gonna be in too late, man, because I know, you know, we got things to do. And we just want to get in here with the pregame flame tonight, man. Talk some Knicks basketball.
We'll be chatting it up Monday anyway. We'll be right back on here back Monday if we don't do our little skits that we trying to get to. It's so hard to, you know, because the time that like I'm, you know, the time that in the daytime when we're, you know, both of us are doing our grind, you know what I mean, it's hard for us to get together, but soon to come. But we'll be back in here in a couple of, you know, right after this game. We'll be right here talking about it on Monday about what happened against Charlotte and what's gonna go down with Boston. You know what I mean? And you know, salute to the chat, man. Y'all guys got me really reading everything that y'all guys are saying, and there's some great minds in that chat, man. Y'all all got it popping over there in that chat. Thank you for coming in tonight, man. On the flame right now, you know what I mean? And me and Divine is just trying to, you know, throw it out there for you guys.
Well, I tell you like this here, I got the Knicks. You know, we gotta do. I got the New York Knicks tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. 117 to 102. 117-102 Knicks tomorrow in the MSG on the matinee. I think the Knicks go in there tomorrow, and I think they get it popping. I think coming off a win and having 3 days off could do wonders for a team. You know, especially a team like the Knicks. So with a guy who a little bit bumped and bruised, nicked up a little bit, and all that stuff. So let's see how it goes tomorrow, man. I think we go out there and get it popping against them. And all that good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish we could stay in. I wish I can. Y'all on fire right there. And all that good stuff, man. You know, it's always good to have Fabian got 113.94.
I'm close to Fabian.
Wow.
I said Nick. In my mind, I said 113 to 98.
Okay.
And I mean 113 to 98. I think we're gonna beat them a little bit. And I think we're going to have a bigger lead. I think the lead is going to be bigger in the 4th quarter, but I think it's going to dwindle down to 98 to 113. I mean, I think we're going to have a commanding lead. I think we're going to have, hopefully, we can see some of our 3rd unit on the bench, some of the Deuce McBrides, the Sims, the Wilder, the Jeffries, you know, I say Deuce McBride, you know, those type of guys I want to see in the 4th quarter, you know, with 6 minutes left in the game.
Allah Wise to die for it. They stand under the 100 mark for the Charlotte.
I want to keep them on the 100 exactly.
Man, that defense playing like that, man. Yeah, the defense playing like that, man. Real talk. So let's see. That should be fun. It should be fun. I didn't want to go to 102, but I was like, I'm gonna go 117 or 102. The only reason I'm going there because when beyond the score 105, so I'm like, okay, but I don't know. Johnny Davis, that's a good. Julian got 121, 104. I think that defense. I don't think they got. But put like this here, they defense ain't got nothing for the Knicks. That's why they are. They are. I don't think I can see them Julian and them scoring because And who else had 120? To Die For had like 120 there. So and my wife had 118. I had one. I could see that, man, because Johnny Davis, that's a good score right there. I'm close to where he at. But I had one. I said 102. He had 103. The good one, GD. Great minds think alike, my man. 121, 104. Julia said, and I think that might happen. I don't think they ain't got a good enough defense to beat the Knicks. The Knicks will have to be beating themselves tomorrow for Charlotte Hornets to come in the Garden and win tomorrow. They would have to miss all the foul techs in the world. 3-point shot would have to be off crazy. So I don't think that's going to happen. I think these boys playing for something this year, man. When you're playing for something, you got to go out there every night and try to compete. Like Knicks, the one thing that you could say the Knicks, they compete every night. Win or lose, they compete every night. So that's a good thing. But listen, man, we're going to get up out of here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see y'all guys on the Pregame Flames 6:15 Monday. Knicks in Boston. So y'all be looking out for us, man. We come in here and get it popping again, man. Real talk, man. But you cats in the chat, it's where it's at tonight. It's where it's at every night. But y'all really got it going tonight, man. Salute to all you guys who came in, man. Real talk. Salute to the Nick Yak. Salute to you, Nick. My man, Nick, man. Let's go. Good to see you, my brother. Real talk. My man, To Die For. Thank you for coming in to die. Kerry Cox, everybody, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. G Money, everybody, man. Thank y'all for coming in. Y'all know what it is, man. That button, man. Don't be fronting. It don't cost you nothing. Y'all know how we do. Y'all hit that like button, man, and subscribe to the channel. And we're gonna keep it moving and keep it going. But overall, man, great night, great show. Thank y'all for spending some time with the fam. We're gonna get out of here and get ready for the next day. And we will see y'all Monday, 6:15, same real time, same real channel, man. Next we'll talk. Divine, Child Powers, the chat. Salute. We out. Peace. Time for Divine Shot, KJ events. This real talks the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Nick shit, dripping in Nick shit. Up in the world, most famous arena with the click. That's the conglomerate. Next real talk, we real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, so dominant. Paying homage to the cat in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, you straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the side. The entourage, be on the job, my energy. Feeling tripping in tempo. As they cook my game plan, let my brand for loop and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the things we know is pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base like the late Anthony Mace. We create the logo when there's airspace that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. There's 50 dashes on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like stars divine on Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go, let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it.